Alrighty, gatekeeper here. Got a pretty neat little 1x1446 driver here that I'd like to show you. This is an actual build for myself. When is the last time that I've done that? I don't know. I think maybe the last time I built for myself was the very first one I ever did, which is this one right here. Look how nasty that looks. That's the first one that Gatekeeper ever put together right there, fellas. The very first one. Look at that nasty stuff right there, boy. I think half the stuff was glued down. I didn't even know how to solder when I put that bad boy together. But it works just fine. Ran it in the mobile for about 4 years. As you can see, it's pretty nasty. But back to the matter at hand. I want to do two things here. For one, I had this case laying around. I'll show you this case here. This is an old power supply case to a computer. You can see here at the top. It's an old power supply case to a computer. And I always thought it'd be neat to use it to build a little linear out of one day. So it just sat around. And also, I wanted to attempt to build a small linear one day using nothing but ceramic caps. No silver dip micas, just straight ceramic caps. Just a little testing, just want to see how it hold up, you know, how long it'd last, and never know, maybe it'd hold up really well. I just wanted to try it to see, you know. Of course, silver dip micas are able to stay real stable at high heat. That's why we use them. But as you can see, every cap in here is ceramic. Input cap ceramic. This right here is unhooked at the time. Doing a little test with that. Don't have my bird meter right now. When I get it back, I'm going to test with this. Don't see a dramatic watt change with the 390 on or off. It's off right now. This right here is a 15,000 volt, 1000 picofarad. There's the 330 right there. Of course, the 104s, 150, 6,000 volt cap on the back, and everything else is 3,000 volt caps. Alrighty, show you something a little neat right here. Right, don't want to touch anything, it's on, but right there, those two little yellow caps, it's a voltage regulator for the fan and the relay. And I went ahead and did it because everything's tied in together. That's a voltage regulator for the fan. I'm going to show you how well that's working. As you can see, this fan was already on this case. It was inside. I had to move it up. See if we can get down in there a little bit. So I thought it'd be neat to go ahead and utilize the switch and LED on the actual top of the case. So that worked out pretty good. If I wouldn't have put it on there backwards. So yeah, I might have to modify the case a little bit to get it fit on, or I might have to put the case backwards and have the switch backwards, which I probably won't want to do that. But anyway, I already had a little slot right here for the variable. Kind of smushed it on in there real tightly. Went real hefty on the 100 ohm for that, because this is going to be used as a driver. So you could have that variable turned down and let that last a little longer there. And I utilize and use the same plug, as you can see right here. I used the plug that was with it, the 110 volt 220 volt plug. And you see it's hooked up down there. Just put the two bottoms together as the ground, and the top and the middle, since it's the biggest, for the power, as you can see right there. The other neat thing I did is you see the switch right up under here. See if I can get to it. The little switch where you normally check 220 or 110, I'm using that switch for the sideband switch. And the delay cap is right up underneath. This is a C-class box. It is an AB. I don't know. Might AB it one day. Right now I just want to keep it simple, straight C. I just need a little one-pill driver for the bench here. So yeah, I was going to use that as the power switch, but decided to use that as a sideband switch. You got the power switch right up here. Alrighty. Let's show you how well the voltage regulator works for the fan. We're sitting on 13.8 volts. See if you can see that. Not sure if you can see that too well. 13.8 volts. Here is the voltage that's going to the fan right now. The fan and the relay. Alright, I'm going to turn this voltage up to 15 volts. The fan does not change speed at all. As you can see, it only increased to just a hair, 10 millivolts. So that is working very well. It stays like this till it's turned down to, let's see, right there's the cutoff right there, to 13.1 volts. Once you go below that, the fan will start slowing down, as in just because the cutoff voltage and all that good stuff. So you can run this voltage up to 16, 17, 18 volts, and the fan was going to stay the same. Alright, so let's see the power output of this puppy. Again, I was also, as you can see, I'm using just an old scrap 1446 that's laying around. Don't know the HFE of it or anything, didn't check it yet. But got a meter coming in for that. But it's just an old scrap 1446. It came out of an amp. Who knows where it came from, but don't know the health of it. But it's doing what I wanted to do. All I wanted to see out of this amp is about 100 watts. So I could turn it down, drive a 4-pill with it, 6-pill, you know, and drive a 2-pill with it. I wanted to drive those 3 specific boxes with this on the test bench. So here we go. We're going to turn it all the way down here. Neat thing about this is I can actually turn this box down and actually make it do less than my radio is doing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's turn the box off. Here's what the radio is doing barefoot. Let's turn this light out so we can see this a little better. Alrighty. Right there, about 30 watts, as you can see. Right there, about 31 watts, as you can see. Now watch this. We're going to turn the amplifier on, and it's going to do actually less watts. So that's, the variable's working fairly good. Here we go. Alrighty. Amps on, variables all the way down. Hope you can see this. I usually do this at night. Audio, look at that right there. 10 watts, 8 watts, 9 watts, audio. So this variable's kicking in. It's working really well. Alright, we're going to turn it halfway up. Halfway up. Good drive for a 22879s, 50 watts, audio. With a 1.3 SWR. I'm going to fine tune it when I get my bird meters back in. We'll zero that out to no reflect. So that's halfway up. Let's go about 75%. Day low, 75% right there. Audio, 120 watts. You can't beat that out of an old scrap 1446. Audio, so we got 120 right there, 75% up. Alright, we're going to go up all the way. Day low, audio, 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 audio. 130 watts out of 11446. I say that's fairly good. And actually, we got a local that just got on here. One of my good buddies, Georgia Redneck. So let's ask him how the quality of the audio sounds coming out of this very unique all ceramic disc, no silver dip mica, gatekeeper, self-built 1446 driver. Go ahead and let us know, for GR.
About up there. I say, well, you was swinging about 2 to 10 on me there. Good strong audio, good clarity, particularly when you give it a little bit more dead key there, turned that variable up there, so, definitely, it started showing that there gatekeeper, ingenuity there, no doubt, on, my receiving in after a certain old GR clear.
Well, I appreciate it, GR. It's pretty cool that you got on, man. We're doing a video over here, man. Doing a video showing out. We're getting about 134 whiskeys out of it all the way up, putting about 20-25 watts in it. 3 watts of reflect, 1.4 SWR. We'll fine tune that bad boy when the bird meters get back in here. But yeah, we got it turned up all the way right now, and I think you'll be fairly happy with this build, man. It's very unique. One of the most unique ones I've done yet, man, even though it's just a little small. So, well, I appreciate you letting me know, man, so we got it documented on this video that the quality audio is good out there, Roger.
Oh, absolutely there. Yes, you're doing a wonderful job there, and we've been doing some awesome builds there, and just getting better as time goes on there, no doubt. And I've seen it happen with the quickness here. You picked it up and ran with it, and knew what you wanted and went for it there, so I commend you there. And I'll let you finish up that video, and hello to everybody out there. It's George the Redneck, 747 Northeast Georgia with the wave. Yeah.
Alrighty, we'll go ahead and sum it up right there. Alrighty, Gatekeeper 11446, old scrap 1446. All ceramic disc on all parts of the tune, input and out, and all the way through it. I appreciate you for watching this video, Gatekeeper. We're clear.